All right, listen up. This is a Code Ninja security advisory. We've got an active threat situation on our hands, and it requires your immediate attention. So eyes and ears forward. What we're tracking is a pretty nasty zero-day vulnerability in the Livewire framework. And here's the kicker. A weaponized exploit has just been released into the wild. That elevates this thing to a very active threat. No, this is not a drill. Okay, so the official designation for this one is CVE 2025-54068. Now the impact, it's Remote Command Execution, RCE. And if you're not familiar with that term, let me put it simply, it's the keys to the kingdom. A successful attacker gets full control of your server. We're talking reading your data, messing with your code. They basically own your system, lock, stock, and barrel.
Now here's the crucial part, so pay attention. This isn't some flaw that affects everyone indiscriminately. The exploit needs a key to unlock the door. And that key? It's your application key, your APP_key. If it's been compromised or leaked, you're vulnerable. This makes your key management protocol the absolute front line in defending against this thing.
All right, before we dissect this threat, we need to do a quick comms check. This is standard protocol. We've got to make sure you're receiving all future intel loud and clear. So follow these steps exactly. First step, subscribe. And make sure you enable all notifications. Think of it as your direct, secure line for real-time intel drops. This is a security necessity, not a suggestion. Second, I need you to hit that like button. Consider it your official ACK, your acknowledgement that you've received this advisory. Let us know you're on the line. And finally, drop a comment with your status. Are you patched or are you still vulnerable? This little census helps all of us map the blast radius. It's important. Do your part. Okay, comms check complete. Good. Now, let's get into the threat analysis. This thing has a name, Livepyre, and Livepyre is the specific tool that's been built to weaponize this CVE. So, this exploit, Livepyre, isn't hiding in the shadows. It's right out in the open on GitHub in the Synactive repository. It was put together by a couple of researchers, Remco and worty. And get this, it's written completely in Python, which means it's super accessible. Plus, it's got an MIT license. What does that mean? It means anyone can grab it, use it, and change it. No questions asked. And don't for a second think this is just some theoretical proof of concept. Look at the timeline, look at the maturity. 3 months back, the first working version was released. Then, just last month, the authors were pushing updates, refining it, fixing little typos, updating the docs. That tells you it's being actively maintained. This is a stable, reliable tool for attackers. Let's talk visibility. The GitHub repo has, 125 stars. And in our world, a star isn't just a like. It's a bookmark. It's a signal of serious community interest. We're talking over 100 security pros, and yeah, threat actors too, who are actively keeping tabs on this project. But it gets worse. Look at the proliferation. We're seeing 28 forks. A fork is a direct copy. That means at least 28 different people or groups have taken this code to make it their own. Maybe they're modifying it, maybe they're enhancing it, or maybe they're getting ready to deploy it. This isn't just visibility anymore, people. This is active proliferation. Okay, now for the most important part of this entire briefing. This is the Coordinated Defense Protocol. These are the immediate, actionable steps you need to take. Do not wait on this. Listen carefully. There are 2 and only 2 critical steps. Step 1, you need to aggressively rotate every single potentially exposed APP key. I want you to assume compromise. If a key has ever, for even a second, been in a Git repo, a log file, any insecure environment, it's compromised. Burn it. Generate new keys for absolutely everything. Step 2, apply the official vendor patch for this CVE immediately. Patching slams the door shut on the vulnerability itself. It makes a leaked key completely useless for this particular attack. You have to do both, not one or the other, both. You might wonder why we're talking about this so openly. Well, this is coordinated vulnerability disclosure in action. Putting a spotlight on a threat like this forces a response. It forces vendors to get patches out the door, and it forces system administrators, people like you, to take action. This is how we, as a community, protect the perimeter. That's the intel. You have your orders. Execute your defense protocol now. Stay secure.